Let's go again. Let's go for another run.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from
Game
something
time
the
was on
machine's
point.
wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of...
Was it your first time playing God of War?
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones and
Were
lots
you
of them.
replaying it?
Bristlebacks, they're called. The strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross
Replay,
over.
gotcha.
Boss of chain scraping. He is self-appointed. Work stop.
Yeah, I need to do
His
a
idea.
replay of it as well before Ragnarok.
Yeah, well, I'm
But
just...
I'll probably not be until
Got an embassy to
October,
attend.
probably. With
You
Last of
shoulda
Us coming
said.
out as well.
That ain't
September.
gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
That's a restart. Did you
Hear that?
give me God of War
That's
New
your
Game Plus?
answer.
Who is that?
Karja's son priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That
New
embassy
game,
at
yeah.
Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it.
Yeah, give me God of War is pretty brutal.
Great.
I mean, same. I also... A lot of
gotta find
times I
your
also
end.
like to do the
But
hardest
it might be good to hit
difficulty
Chain Scrape
first.
and upgrade my bow.
in my first playthroughs. I did that for God of War as well, but in hindsight I regret that I did it.
Those machines
But
must have
I
torn
stuck
through
with
this
it, I
camp.
guess.
This valley definitely isn't safe. It's a dead machine. That must be Chain Scrape. Drew said I could get my bow up.
Yeah, it's really annoying they keep announcing games with American dates on them. I remember when I first saw The Last of Us trailer, I thought it was like, oh, February, cool. Nope. It was like, oh, it's 2nd of September. Didn't fall for it with God of War, but it happened to me when I saw The Last of Us date. It's just like, goddamn American dates. Like, if you're gonna release your game internationally, why not just write out September or November, like in letters, instead of just using the numbers? Is that really a big deal? Like, just...
This whole area is really...
Hey! You! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers!
It's always something.
Hold tight. I'll see what I can do.
Try luring them into the tripwires.
See, you're a prep to...
So
Yeah. Prop the van.
I
Was
see.
it the first time to go? I didn't do no research,
I should-
so
Did you?
Maybe.
I fell really far behind and then I messed up the
Should
deep
be
skip
able to pick up his
and
tracks
decided
if
to
I
restart
focus.
and just do some proper attempts.
There's tracks headed up the hill. I hear it.
Switch to proper attempts just because
These bristlebacks are everywhere.
what's it going? I don't know, I just feel like I'm more in the mood for just trying to get some good runs rather than no resetting right now.
Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
And also I felt like I wasn't taking the no damage run series.
There's bristlebacks head.
Decent fight.
Aloy, you know, you might have to meet me halfway here. Ah, God.
And surely I know for a fact I wasn't the only one that thought it said February when Last of Us got announced.
Listen, if you were gonna...
Oh, I'll clear. Okay.
Like,
I'm sorry.
you?
Where's?
Hey,
It's.
I swear I was not the
after
only
you left...
one. I know there were
Oh.
probably plenty of people not living in the US that had that exact same thought.
No.
That was like, oh, February, cool. I mean, given the other release dates we have gotten, February would have been a lot nicer for Last of Us. But oh well.
There's the quarry Ferris mentioned.
I don't know. I feel like I'm complaining too much when I probably shouldn't be, because we're getting a lot of good
One
games.
less machine. Another one down. One less machine.
Shouldn't complain when we get good games.
Incoming.
That's it. Smash him to scrap.
Another one down.
Look at that thing drop.
There. Quarry safe.
Not the best
Stranger,
fight,
come on
but
over
we'll
here.
take it.
We gotta talk. I don't know what we try for one next is we lost. Yeah, but change. Thank.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Valley should be safe enough to travel.
Did you see, Seth, that
I'll go
there's
get
gonna be a
Valley's.
dedicated meow button?
Then maybe this embassy
Stray.
can finally happen.
A button you can press at any time and you will meow. Like, clearly those developers know exactly what people want. Game of the year. I could see it being indie game of the year. Have there been any other high tier indie games this year? I don't know.
What? If you remove this,
Actually, maybe not indie game of the year, because
Maybe.
I know it got an 84 on Metacritic, which sadly those are the people that decide those game of the year awards.
These are
And unfortunately 85 might be just low enough to not be indie of the year.
And that's it. Yeah.
Probably need to be closer to 90 for that.
Oh, the chain scrape's back to work.
But then again, I can't think of any other big indie games this year, or
See if they have anything useful before we
notable
send
indie games this year. Has there been any?
Baronlight.
There probably
See what
has,
that
and I'm not
Conjure
aware.
magistrate. The way
And to be fair, there's still games to come, I'm sure, but don't remember any indie games
All right, I should find whoever's in charge here.
right now.
First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around too.
Lighten up, Pai.
Are you in?
I'm
and maybe.
The actual game of the year seems to be
All right.
pretty simple, that it's gonna be Elden Ring, but
Where is the piece?
well,
I'll take the command
We'll see.
this way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
this Last of Us is a remake, so I don't think it can be nominated. And even though I think God of War Ragnarok will be good, I don't think it's gonna get the same score as Elden Ring got on Metacritic.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure all
How? What?
Yes.
The scores Elden Ring got was exceptionally good.
If
The Marie.
that's
And when I say Game of the Year, I mean the Game Awards show, because that tends to be the usually the most prestigious Game of the Year award you can get. And that one is voted on by the same
Yeah,
people
well, I
that
figured it'd be
give
nice if they
Metacritic
weren't trying to kill
scores.
me the whole time.
So
Just
I am your attention. They're about to just enough. So, but
you. So it's calling this.
I've seen an art. The bird. I'll grant attack. Take it for Chief. You can.
Maybe.
Your.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Vengeance for Fasha! They got
and
one
me
of the
now,
marshals!
Bob.
We lost their helmet! That is quite a blast! Wipe them out! Got this one.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
Beautiful fight. Let's go. Give me a good fast travel game, please.
Hey, look, we're seeing in the then home. Although with all,
I don't know.
why what up?
Welcome back, Freshman.
It's I
Hope you had a good trip.
Son,
Or bike ride. I guess you wouldn't refer to that as a trip. Or maybe you would, I'm not sure. Hope it went well and you had fun. Let's put it that way. Yes. Thank you for a good fast travel game. Alright. Now we got the good start to the run. Let's keep this up.
If I override it, I can get data on
Run's
this
been
here.
a bit of a mixed bag, to be honest. I did an okay, just not anything to write home about. I mean, my PB had a really bad embassy, to be fair. So, like, I had a bad fight plus a bad fast travel in my PB, so that's why I can save a lot of time there. It's one of the biggest time saves I have in Doran. So now that we have gotten a good time save on it, let's take advantage of it. Like, with a really perfect start to the run, sub 10 embassy should be doable. Like, if you get an embassy like that and like picture perfect dawn split, you could definitely get a sub 10 for sure.
It looks like the coordinates Silence gave me match that wreckage. Did he install Hades on another Titan? This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. The workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind
That
of
hit a
place
huge
Silence would slink
nipple?
away to.
What's a nettle?
But what was he doing here? That device is blinking. I guess Silence wants me to check it out.
A Norwegian word for something?
Aloy, consider this message.
I don't know what that is.
Guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives.
Plants with small barbs that carry a toxin. I mean, we got some of those in Denmark too, so I don't know if it's called something different in Denmark. That sucks. Nettle. Can't think of any plants. That I call something like that in Denmark. Or Danish. Oh, it's a Barnanilla. Oh. Those don't hurt that much. Maybe they're stronger than normally, but... I mean, they suck to hit them, don't get me wrong, but they're not that bad, are they? Yeah, Barnanilla, yeah. Know what that is, yeah. Those are everywhere in the woods in Denmark.
Looks like the trail goes into the
I mean,
hillside.
to be fair, I guess if you hit it really well, it hurts.
Okay.
It can hurt
Let's see
like
where
hell,
this
but
goes. That must be the
you have to be
Silence
pretty
Titan.
unlucky for that to happen.
Hey, is that... Yes, even... Enough.
Aloy,
Yeah.
it will trust.
But yeah, they're all over the... if you go to any woods here in Denmark.
But I...
My count.
And if you don't treat your garden well, they might grow in your garden.
Behind with a it took so. Or
Alright, but just...
it's your little
Trick. Though you won't...
Aloy thinks unable, but in
I think the worst plant we have in Denmark you could hit is called like a bear claw. Like if you translate it directly. And I know those really suck if you have a toxin. I've never tried it myself, but
Are you kidding me?
I've seen people get hit by those and
to build it,
those
you'll need
look
some
like they
machine
hurt.
parts and the oil from a kindleweed plant.
But those are quite rare to come by, to be fair.
I'd step back if I were you.
Hey, we got some traffic light splits.
Please step forward.
Finally. I think I'm in.
Then by all means, proceed.
Bet I can use this igniter.
You get a picture of you.
This whole place is flooded.
Fair enough.
And there's another gene lock door on the other side. That's where any guy backups would have been stored. I have to find a way to get over there. Okay.
Hold for identiscan.
I'll try my best next.
Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soda.
Nice to see you back after work. Hope the work was good today.
That thing is huge.
Who are we kidding? It was a Monday, so it was
Looks
probably
like
a
the
slot.
power's off, except for that console.
Genetic profile
Actually, no,
confirmed.
Tuesday tends to be a
Greetings,
slot.
Dr. Sobek. Do you wish to activate
We talked about this before.
Recluse Spider?
Usually
do.
Monday is the one where you
Activating.
can gather enough energy to get going.
That doesn't
Then-
sound good.
It appears to be
And then what's it called? Tuesday tends to be the slot, because then you don't have the energy to push yourself, and then
At least I've got power. And there's data
it's,
here.
you're so far away from the
Looks
weekend,
like
you're just
this
like,
recluse spider thing is a testing apparatus for Gaia and Hades. I better take a look at that access panel.
Yes, get to it.
Wednesday tends to be kind of the same, but you're used to it. And then Thursday is kind of like, oh, we're close to the weekend, we can push through. And then Friday is like,
I think those circular pods
you know,
are repositories.
then you push through, because then you know
One
once
loaded
you're
with Hades
done, it's
backups,
like,
the other with Gaia.
What are you waiting for?
Hades is down, but the Gaia repository
you know,
is
it's
stuck.
weekend.
So unstick it.
Alright. Do this.
Don't
There.
need
Now I can break the couplings holding that thing up. Ah! Another one down.
That's not gonna help you, girl.
There we go.
What are you up to?
That one is a little annoying right now.
Got it.
Come on! Shoot at me! Not that rig! Hup.
Gotta cut the main down. Pistons. Looks like there's 2 more couplings. Just one more.
Pretty good.
Find a way out of here.
Looks like
There's
this.
a current. It's heading for an exit.
No, my PB has always been O4. Oh, not always, but you know, current PB. I'm not PB'd since before my holiday. Hello? That's a really slow skip.
Looks like some kind of power room. A current's lead here. Promising.
Why did it switch me?
Looks like a satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that tall neck easily enough. The blight is worse here. If I don't get Gaia up and running, it'll be like this everywhere. More of the Utaru's
Memory
land gods.
crumbles.
Sowing the fields with blight. It's like they're still following their programming.
If you want to use that as your excuse, that is totally fair.
There's Varl and Zoe. Let's see.
And I'm throwing that is only your.
Then
When you're ready, meeting. We'll do it.
I've never seen hair like
attempted the trial. So, and the precept you should but
Got the fast load there.
Hunter to hunter, let's trade.
That's nice. I actually don't know what a good healthy
I'm not gonna.
resting
Alright.
pulse even is. Also, doesn't it depend on how old you are and stuff? Pretty sure age is a factor in that as well.
This trail is the path of the land gods. It'll lead us to the court. Those Utaru look like they
60 to 100, Google says, normal for adults. It sounds high for a resting pulse. Athletes is around 40, damn.
We better be ready for anything. The cordon. Or what's left of it.
So many dead.
They will be mourned when the time is right. For now, we must keep going. Into the cave. May the land gods forgive our trespass. What's that ahead?
Like a cauldron door. We have to find the core of this place.
There's so much metal.
Who built this place? Machines. Not like any you've seen before. Machines in here. We'll have to take them out.
Right behind you.
Got them all.
It's a terrible fight.
So this is a cauldron.
Through here. Looks like one. If the land gods come and go, then they aren't just made here. I've seen them before. They're like an infection. That thing I said that wants us dead? It takes over places like these and makes killer machines. It's called Hephaestus.
Even the mountain is rotted to the roots.
What did I just do?
Hephaestus's cables are all over that node. Maybe I can override it. Got it. The cables are moving.
They're drawing back.
How do we cross?
Climb up that bed.
Cables are twisted around that node on the other side. I'll see if I can get to it. All right, let's see what we can do.
You made it.
Transfer from armament to Unit G. Mark 1.
Hephaestus. It's taken over this whole place.
Activate Gamma Matrix 5.
Pretty good skips.
Looks like there's another node on the other side. Near that door.
Mainly lost time to the... What are they called? Lead blasters there?
Who is Hephaestus? What does it want with this place?
It's taken over facilities before to build deadly machines. But it wasn't always hostile. It used to be part of something good. We have to get down there.
That dome of light.
Right, let's get a good plan here.
Yeah. There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down.
It's really close.
More machines are coming!
It's done.
Beautiful. Perfect fight.
Aloy, the core. My focus is showing holograms.
Very nice.
They look like machines.
They must be. Looks like Hephaestus has been upgrading the security grid on the cauldrons. Some of the data's been corrupted. Not sure.
Yeah, if I had to guess on what the average pulse was before you guys told me, I would have guessed 70s to 80.
I haven't seen yet.
Got what you need?
Yes.
Let's press on then.
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not to... What exactly was this place?
Unauthorized access.
Seen anything like it before?
Initiating facility lockdown.
No.
Stay out.
What's going on?
Out.
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Okay. I need
One thing I've never understood in this game is why every time you get to climb on top of a ledge, Aloy has to like sit there for a second before she can move.
Nope, sorry.
I mean, I've gotten used to it by now,
Be that
but
easily,
still.
Minerva.
I mean, it definitely was kind of annoying in the beginning and strange. How you can't just move immediately once you're on the top.
I'm outside.
Kinda have to wait for Aloy to climb around. Or, you know, be able to move. For whatever reason.
If I can get
Because
Minerva
the
to
top
cooperate,
part of a
I can
climbing
merge up
spot
with
is just
Gaia. Finally bring her back.
sticky
can
like
start
everything
fixing
else
the
in this game.
The storms. And maybe she
She
can help
needs
me
to
figure
catch her
out who
breath.
those strangers
Fair.
in the proving lab were.
Can't blame her.
Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? And why did they want it back up? Okay, now I've
I think
gotta
it's
find
gonna
a
be
way to
Strike
plug
playing
into
me,
this
because
place.
I'm just gonna do it blind. But
Alert. System core.
in case you're wondering, the Strike run, I'll do it kind of blind. Because I think that will be
allowing you to communicate when apart.
most entertaining.
Good.
Then we can always
So what
do
was
another
this
run
place?
Original
and maybe
control
learn some
center.
strats on the second
this was
attempt.
supposed to be
I'm gonna do more than one
a
attempt
lab.
though.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look. Huh. Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization...
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Hi.
All you.
Yeah. Maybe a while...
Yeah.
Do you...
The prompt.
The...
This the capital.
Okay.
This the.
Yes. They didn't... Wait, this... Are you...
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. When and the ability.
And our means... What...
When the sub it mine but they.
What a...
My serum. Agreed on S.
Okay. Ether. Beside...
Where again? Then if though I to should you can I assign is there is
she and do you live up?
abs in you
Think what
I the other
Varl?
Whoa!
Can you Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
Yes.
Or I could also look around
I think
here.
it'll be better this way.
That's a really good base split. Nice.
Somewhere out there's
Another gold.
Gaia's
I'd love to see it.
And who knows what else.
Let's keep up. I'm playing pretty well right now. You have a plan, you don't know what the plan is, but you have one. What are you, Dutch from Red Dead Redemption 2? We got a plan, Arthur. This time I know this is the plan. We just gotta get that money. Have a plan, Arthur. Good old Red Dead 2. Dutch has a plan. How are you doing, Strong? How is you today? It's just a meme from Red Dead 2. Trust you, the plan is good? I will. It's just because throughout the entire... For those who haven't played Red Dead 2, the entire story of Red Dead 2 basically boils down to... Or a key part of the story is that Dutch is like the guy that makes the plan, and he's just always has a plan for how to get out of trouble, or whatever, retire, or whatever their goal was. And that just became a meme because he mentions it like every time in the game. You had almost talked to him. Hey, Mikalis. Are you talking about looking at my weapons and stuff? I can do it in the middle of the run, but if you want to see it, I can do it at the end of the run, if you stick around. But can't do it while the timer is running, because that would lose me time, and we're on a pretty good run right now. Just made another change to the loadout today with another weapon change, but all the weapon changes all the time.
I'm getting close to Ether's location. Guy said it would be in some kind of physical processor. An ancient ruin. Turned into a Nox stronghold? Could Ether be inside?
Ream the old blood.
You.
Oh, yeah, you've come.
Not
Anything?
Is that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Easy come.
I just changed out the spike thrower. Instead of using the fines, I'm using the Skies. What is it called? Sky Shredder or something?
The chief.
I'm ready.
Good.
I forgot the name of it.
You will speak.
But the one that's not the New Game Plus version. Because it has faster draw speed. It does do quite a bit less damage, but it doesn't seem to matter.
Come.
If I'm gonna get Ether, guess I'll have to play along with Hikaru. I better meet up with Marshal Catallo at Stonecrest. It'll be faster if
Let's
I
hope
ride
our
a
mount
machine.
doesn't screw us this time around. Do 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 do. I don't know if Fancy Pants is still in the chat, but he can probably answer what the name was. Sky something. Whatever it's called. It just has a better draw speed. And reload speed. Which just makes you able to throw the spears like super quickly. Like I said, it does do slightly less damage, but it does not seem like it's a big deal. In the fights. The only fight I could maybe see it have a slight impact on would be the behemoth at the beginning of Gemini. But I think the faster reload speed will make up for that, because you just have to throw one extra spear.
It's getting steeper, air's getting cold.
Instead of 4, it's 5, but I think when you throw that many spears, I think the reload speed will just make up that time, I guess. At least I hope. But I guess we'll find out when we get there. But how are you doing, Tiff?
This must be Stonecrest. Where's Catalo?
This moving. Some others. We should might order all the.
Not. So.
So will I not.
Never.
What are you doing? On me.
That should be good enough. How was my second break? Busy, because I was moving. And moving takes a lot of effort. And you always underestimate how much effort it takes until you're in the middle of it. But now I got everything moved. I still have to... It's mainly only the kitchen that's left to put things in place. And then I got a bunch of things I need to throw out. But now we'll get sorted.
Here it is. The bulwark.
Catalo.
Ooh, back-to-back golds. Let's go. That's what we love to see.
Come.
Tour of the new place. Doxing myself. Maybe at some point.
Well, this is a warm welcome.
When me being on camera is a more regular thing, maybe. Or a thing in general, I guess. Not a regular thing, but you know what I mean.
I need to get down to the base of it and check it out.
Beaten already, Outlander.
Oh, just you wait. I need to get a little distance from the wall in order to scan it properly. Just what I thought. There's something metal in there. Oh, that rock is interfering with the scan. Closer. How? I might be able to climb up on the left side of the wall, near that waterfall. This looks promising. Power core. I'll bet if I blew it up. But how? Well, can't do anything else here. Better go find Catalo.
There you are.
Let's get a good find here.
Maybe I should see if there's anything I can use to take that thing down.
Load up, squad! Soon we march! The scouts!
Probably.
They're down.
Got them all.
Outlander at all.
That's a really good fight. Struggled to locate one of the Regala troops there at the end, but still pretty clean. Very nice.
Here it is. But you don't just need a cannon. You need a miracle.
Coming right up.
Well, go on.
Okay. Gotta blast it. It's working.
Things explode.
Nice.
Maybe I should go up there, see if everyone's all right, and find this chaplain, Garah.
Pretty good lead.
A good idea to resupply.
Which is very nice considering we are now in the section of the run where my PB is really good. Hopefully I can keep up with my PB on the coming splits. Upcoming splits, I mean. You really badly want ice cream, but you have none? Rip it. I also need to stock on one ice cream. I can do that tomorrow. We have a couple of sun lollies in the freezer though. Which is nice and all, it's just prefer different kind of ice cream. Especially when it's really hot. I'm planning on going, yeah, because I don't have any food. So I kind of have to go out tomorrow. I can just do it like really early before it gets like the sun becomes a deadly laser. But yeah, I don't have any food. Cook the last rations today, I guess. And since it's gonna get really hot, it would be nice to make some spaghetti carbonara for the next couple of days. I think that's gonna be what I get tomorrow.
I need to get past these hostiles and into the ruins.
Ancestors! Don't stop firing! Keep running!
Breakfast spaghetti? What? Oh, because it contains egg and bacon?
It's like some sort of old office complex.
Tell me you're American without telling me you're American.
A metal flower. Demeter should be right beyond that door.
Never thought about it like that, but I mean, I guess you're right. I'm pretty sure you just lost your right to travel to Italy, too.
A room with no way
with
out.
that comment.
Great. Whoever they are, they want
You will be
dead.
denied access to Italy.
Better be careful.
We're calling it breakfast spaghetti. Only at breakfast spaghetti gets kids to eat it. Kids have trouble eating spaghetti carbonara.
Promising.
That's sad. Because that was one of my favorite dishes growing up.
I believe these consoles were meant to be operated in unison.
As a spaghetti carbonara.
Okay, here we go.
But it's if they don't want to eat it, I mean...
The ancestors have shown us the way.
I guess it's a good way of getting them
Come on,
to eat
let's go.
You?
But as a
It
kid,
took
it
both of us
was
to open up that tunnel,
probably
didn't
my
it?
favorite dish that my mom would make.
Oh, fire gleam. Better stand back.
Okay. Well, that was loud.
And still to this day is one of my favorite dishes.
Through here.
Also due to the simplicity of it.
According to the map, the exit should be this way.
I'll be glad to get back above ground.
Yeah, I feel like it's rare you find a kid, at least in my experience, you find a kid that doesn't need
It feels like a
spaghetti.
town down here.
Unless you make some spaghetti that's like really spinach forward or something. Then I could see a kid not being interested, but most dishes with spaghetti, I feel like kids would
We can fight them.
be all over.
Or try to sneak past.
But then again, I'm not a parent, so that might not be reality. Maybe some of the parents can attest to it in chat. Whether or not kids eat every spaghetti or pasta dish.
A vent. I think I can pull it open.
Simple doesn't mean it can be awesome.
Got it.
When it comes to
I'm right
cooking for
behind
me, I feel like there's a beauty in simplicity. I feel like whenever like 99% of things, or at least 90% of things in cooking that gets too complicated, usually tends to not be worth it.
There we go.
It looks like the one we used
When it comes to cooking, I like the simplicity of it. If you overcomplicate it, it's
You stay
usually
put.
not worth it.
I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, fresh pasta with spinach is amazing. I agree.
That looks like some sort of conveyor. You think you can move it over to me?
Yeah. If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
Exactly. Hold it there. Let me just... I jumped on top.
Alva is so proud of herself.
Aloy,
Hold on.
Would you mind warning me next time you decide to, blow up a wall?
I'll, try.
Yeah. I always like to live by the words, keep it simple, stupid. No reason to overcomplicate things.
I'm at the console. Wait, there's data here. A lot. But it's blocked. Something's
In
restricting.
most cases, overcomplicating things are unnecessary.
If I can't get past it, my mission here is doomed.
Alva, I'll help. If I can, okay? But first we have to get out of here.
Right. We need to open the hatch. Okay, let's see.
MRI?
Okay.
What?
I'm unlocking a storage unit.
I'm not sure what that is.
There should be a power
I
cell
found the energy
inside.
cell.
Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
Okay, I'm on it.
I feel like I'm the complete opposite to my brother when it comes to food. Any day of the week, I'll admit my brother is a way better cook than me. But he definitely likes to overcomplicate things with the ingredients and shit he uses in his food. It tastes amazing, but sometimes a lot of it feels unnecessary.
We need to operate both consoles simultaneously to open the hatch.
I'll get to the other console.
Ready when you...
We need to keep moving. Test Station Ivy can't be far off.
Another maze. The road to truth is never a straight line.
No, I'm not. I spent most of my life in a place far to the east. This is it.
We both traveled a long way then.
Okay.
Yeah, strike
Let's find
will
a way
be
to get into
tomorrow.
the proving ground.
I'm not in the mood for strike today. We'll do it tomorrow.
That
I'm more in
complex
the
should be
mood for
Test
just
Station
grinding
Ivy.
some runs today.
It's so still.
Whoa! It's one of those machines.
It can turn invisible?
We're gonna have to take it out to get into the test station.
Bit of a tight angle, but we got it.
Well, you helped. We should be able to get into test station Ivy now. There has to be some data here on the adamantine wreath we can use. This console's still up. Another log.
That was a tight angle, but we got it.
In every way. The wreaths work.
Careful. Please, Aloy. Thank you. I got a little worried there. Just refused to jump up no matter what.
You're leaving?
It's kind of like stuck at the center pillar there, and didn't want to go too far left or right, because then I was probably gonna fall.
You came back. Thank the ancestors. So all their efforts were in vain.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module into my spear.
There's one back there. The map shows path leading back past the There. The workbench. Now what?
Now, we get to that data core. Let's hope this new module works. Flower's blooming. Let's see if the software works.
Okay, Montana?
They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
The data core looks intact.
Time to bring Demeter home. Demeter? It's time to go home. To Gaia.
The good greenhouse?
The seed of life. Yes.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Demeter's subordinate function to original code.
Was going up against the gold here, so was kind of expecting to lose time. I remember my greenhouse was like really good. PB.
Yeah. The old ones used holograms for everything.
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge Demeter with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
There you.
Let's go.
Look.
Well, there are obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
Let's get a good beta split here.
Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crate?
The Spectre had instructions
Oh yeah, we have a shot at it if it goes well.
Recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
See if we can get it. Best climb down.
Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off. An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else. Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? All right. There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the Proving Lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
So, exploring another far Zenith's ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, the control console to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
236
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone. Here it comes!
What is happening?
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
What? What?
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up
What the
top.
fuck, man?
Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow
Maybe
once
I
the
should have
coast is
moved a
clear.
bit before placing the explosives.
Aloy!
Erend!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight, I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Erend.
That's annoying.
Erend, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's
Shields
shooting
down.
down the center.
It's on the move.
Got your
Stay
back,
put.
Aloy.
I'll see what I can do.
Hit it again. The second you need me, I'm there.
If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the
That
Zeniths
sucks.
won't be so invincible after
It's
all.
gonna lose a lot of time. I have no idea what happened. Normally he is very low on health. I think it's because the explosive
I
bomb
need to get the weapon fragment
was
to
on top
Gaia
of the
to
acid
analyze.
bomb too much.
If we can replicate it,
Which is why I should always move
maybe
after
we'll
placing the
defeat
acid
the
bombs.
I should check on the clone too. Varl.
And the
Where's our
explosive happened so early that he wasn't close enough for the
Thanks, guy.
acid to hit or do anything. Why am I dropping a lot of frames right now? What the fuck is with this internet? Sorry guys. No idea why the internet is like poop right now.
Aloy, glad you made.
So, about you, but I guess that's yes. I'm so okay now. No,
The stream shouldn't at least not cut out, but I'm sorry if it's lagging.
But when I thought, but
I don't know what's up with the frame drops.
How did? Well, before what? To us, you were coming. What? We're never. Hey, you're here. I have sent you and okay.
At least those frame drops won't show up in the local recording if it goes on YouTube.
We won't be.
That's at least something. Yeah, not sub 1 hour because of that fucking Spectre.
Thus, let her pass.
Whatever.
Outlander, Chief Hikaru, and Marshal Katalo await you within.
The cool route should be starting soon. Once it's done, I'll be able to access the chamber below Hikaru's throne.
Outlander,
And Ether.
the chief awaits you in the arena, past the throne.
This must lead to the arena. It's another part of the ruins, turned into a fighting ring.
Hey, yeah, but they.
I'll.
They're on through the. We've said, but if she will.
You hold. You make. That's good. There's armor in that chest. Take it. It might.
Walking.
Let Regala face our Marshal ceremony. Let the challengers blade repeat. Your blade be bright. May we all fight with your skill, Outlander.
Mr. Cote, this legs, of course.
Let's get a good call route here.
Hikaru's defenders should be at the end of this trench.
But we must hold. And look, we are not alone in this fight.
Hold them back! Defend the cool route!
They're so far away.
Keep firing, Aloy!
Take this thing down and catch up to Regala. Hopefully the Gnots will fire a few shots from our ballista.
I'm in position! Let's bring this thing down!
It's no good. Gotta keep up the fight and build my stamina.
Come on.
No!
Crap.
Finally.
Terrible snake fight. I wasn't ready for the skip to happen.
I gotta get to them.
Might still be a goal because of the skip.
We've got out here cover, champion! Get inside!
Get to the chief!
I'm not sure, that was a pretty bad snake.
This is it. Ether's below. Come on, Ether. Time to go home. Yes.
You need more Deca in your life?
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Understandable.
Master override activated.
She is one of the better characters, for sure.
To original code.
Got it. Now to get this back to Gaia.
The visions in the grove have changed. The words of the...
Nice, a little gold. Love to see it. Could have been way better if I hadn't messed up the snake, but I was caught by surprise. I wasn't expecting to get the skip. Really hard to get the skip on Ultron. But we got it. I think it kind of happened because of the raptors in the beginning being so slow to move. Or claw striders, whatever.
Aloy,
that made the
I'm
machines
glad you
actually
have
line
the
up better for the trap.
And I see you have recovered Ether.
But also in general, even after the trap, the machines just lined up really well. So it's just really caught by surprise by everything that happened there.
downstairs. Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it. I've...
Sunwing, everyone. He just wanted to, you know, remind you that he's still here. Goddamn Sunwing. Sunwing's gonna Sunwing. I mean, I know I said, you know, the mount spawn had gotten a lot better. That mount spawns have gotten a lot better in this game. That was before New Game Plus came out. Now that we have the Sunwing all the time, or more or less all the time, mount spawns are back to being really annoying again. I guess that's just gonna be a staple of Horizon games moving forward.
Guys said this is
how do I say your name? Elkjaer? Thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Welcome to Elkjaer. Enjoy emotes. And I hope you're doing well. Thank you.
That's true. I might be able to find a way down through one of these structures. Water's pouring out of the building. Poseidon's doing? I better check it out. Looks like there's
to drag over
something behind the tarp.
Some.
Hello.
Speed.
Yeah. Well, what's
the mark.
You.
Yeah.
Because
Early drag.
Well, you
without
compressed ham. What is it? You got
hey
moral. Come on.
Just finished Helheim. Helheim 1 or Helheim 2? Did you go to Helheim twice in the game?
Moreland.
Great.
According to Moreland, the herd should be south of here.
One with no boy. Gotcha. Isn't that like roughly the halfway point in the main story?
Might have some useful data.
I think.
But how to get up there?
I think that's roughly the halfway mark of the story. This when you go to Helheim first.
I need to pick up their trail. Better look for tracks. There's the herd. I should have the parts I need. Oh, the storm's whipped up a sand spiral. Great. All that.
Good shots.
One synthetic membrane. Better check more the machines. The kneecap.
Had to jump off my mount there to get to the parts, but pretty good fight nonetheless.
Machine parts. Just gotta grab the compressed air capsule from Moreland's diving bubble. Got the compressed air capsule. I should have. I've got everything. I think.
I won't work.
Sequence where you go and get the blades back is probably one of the most memorable moments in God of War. At least if you ask me.
Time to see if this thing works. So far, so good. I can actually breathe down here. Diving mask seems to be holding up.
Even though it's supposed to be like nostalgia for the older games, and I never played the older games, it still was a very memorable moment.
Nautical lights. It must be Poseidon's doing. That looks Looks like a way out.
Maybe at some point in the distant
somewhere.
future I'll go back and
Find where it's hiding.
play the old God of War titles.
Machine. There's no way I can fight that thing underwater. I'll have to be careful.
At the very least 1, 2, and 3.
All of it is in the dome.
Okay, I'm looking at it. Please. Game. Ah! What am I doing wrong? Fuck you. Now we're back in the red. God damn it. I managed to throw away all my time tape. Incredible. Oh, fucking bad you can play.
Some kind of alarm system? There. Red light.
Fucking stupid. Camera was like fucking on the door.
Critical flooding detected.
Did it matter? No.
Controls offline. To execute
The game is just like, screw you.
Manual reset of primary and secondary pump
Whatever.
lines is required.
Move on.
The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If we do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here.
No! You kidding me? Come on. Oh! Stop. Please. Damn it, man. Well, this run is shit now.
Let's get rid of this. Okay, let's see if that helped.
There goes the run. GG. Just throw it in the trash. Just like that.
There.
For the most silly reasons.
Better swim back up and find the other node. According to the map, the maintenance stations should be at the south end of the dome.
Fucking dumb shit, man. Probably gonna be behind by like 30 seconds now.
There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node.
Thank you, Kaida. For the 17 months. Really appreciate it. Oh my god! Get the fuck up there. This Las Vegas has been fucking dreadful.
Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station. There's red light in that tower. Just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in? I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge. There should be a console in here. There. Time to dry this place out. The purge left these machines behind. I could sneak by them. Deal with the big one first. Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring it home. Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it. There. I should be able to use that console.
It's gonna be a big time loss here. We'll see how bad it is, I guess. Means I have to play really well if I want to get sub 155 now for the rest of the run. Like the last part of the run just has to be like super good.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system. Warland and crew must have headed back up top. With all the embers they could carry, I bet. An elevator. No one must have built this before the place flooded. This'll work.
I'd say they're fairly stable at this point, yeah.
Whatever she did.
If Morland...
Yeah, that's like half a minute. Well, let's just keep our head down and get a good ending to the run. Good last part of the run.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Ready to get in the...
Aloy, I hear you're heading to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Falls Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it. Thanks for the advice.
Oh well, we'll keep our head down and just stay focused. Can't do anything about the time loss now. All we can do is just try to come back from it. But we can't afford to have another bad split at this point. Because we already had two pretty bad ones. Both the beta split and Las Vegas cost us a ton of time. But oh well. Let's just focus up now. Finish strong. It's not that much left, so let's just go get it.
across the water, look for landfall, and I'm here. That's strange. Oh, nothing's stopping me from taking a boat. No one's guarding this side of the ferry either. Where are the Quen? They're in landfall, I guess. I better go find it. Should be to the northeast.
Really, Mount?
So these are the ruins of San Francisco. An entire city of crumbling towers. And somewhere buried out here is Thebes. I hope Alva and Quen can help me find it.
Yeah. Then we.
How can she make jumps like that?
At least he grabbed me there. Kinda redeemed himself, I guess.
Here.
This time the acid bombs are definitely in front.
A barbarian!
Run, stranger!
The machine will kill
There's
you!
a killer machine about!
There you are. Look the rings. Build up my stamina.
Ah. What is it with the bombs just failing today?
Lucio sent me. I need to speak to Alva.
By all means, then. Open the gates!
The legacy tells us that Elizabeth Sobek helped the ancestors cast aside all obstacles. And
the
so
bombs
it has
only
been
did
today.
4,000 damage.
You have been true
They're
to
supposed
your
to do
word.
6.
I'm pleased. Thebes awaits us below. Shall we?
Unbelievable, man. What happened in Vegas? Everything.
Quite an excavation.
Pretty much everything that could go wrong
had to
went
pump
wrong
a great deal of
outside
water
of the
out.
fight itself.
This water's warm. Seems like a hot spring. Look at that. It's huge. It goes all the way down to the bottom.
I hope I hit it. Please. Okay, we did.
Looks like an
I thought I'd messed it up again.
exercise room?
This time I wasn't too far to the left. The out of bounds have been known months.
Pretty big too. So
Only
this is the way to the main
in the
door,
last
so I
month
can
or so,
walk on in.
people found a fast enough way of doing it at the same time.
It's pretty fancy for a survival.
I know it might look impressive, but it actually only saves 10
Emergency
seconds.
exit function.
No, 10 seconds is 10 seconds, but compared to other skips that look less impressive, it's not that much, I guess. But yeah, I don't know, I think I also found it like fairly early on in the game. Just never found a way of using it until... Oh, there was ways of using it, but not faster ways of using it.
Excellent.
Until
Somewhere
like a
in
month
here,
ago or
Pharaoh
something.
left his secrets.
I think this way might lead down.
Excellent.
Actually, it wasn't that long ago, maybe a couple of weeks, because it happened right before I went on vacation, I guess.
Good strike.
It's brittle!
Good hit! There, it is done.
Beautiful fight. In case anybody is wondering, yes, you can actually go to the room where Pharaoh is located with that out-of-bounds skip.
Where's Overseer Bohai?
An impressive setup. What is it for?
And if you want to know what's behind there, you can watch Ozzy's video about it.
Gene therapy regimen and added a new cocktail to treat the symptoms caused by the mutation. Hopefully, there will be some stabilization after the next treatment. God knows what Ted will do to us if there isn't. The early results.
Yeah, a lot of things have been found in this game.
No signs of
Just a lot more runners being active and also a lot more people interested in strat hunting running the game at the moment.
To my old lab in Bangkok, or my old colleagues.
Compared to what Zero Dawn had in the beginning.
Stop it. Got to stay positive.
And also the issue of every time you found something in Zero Dawn, it never worked. Because there was always something that caused it to not work. It's Waldo. Would be a funny Easter egg. Have you guys seen the Easter egg in Out of Bounds and God of War?
Look at all this equipment. We are getting closer to the heart of the place. I can feel it.
Ah, is that a vent of some sort? Not a bad idea. She's gone. Did she make it to the other side?
A console.
Open fire!
Pharaoh rigged the reactor to overflow if he dies. We have to run.
Enemy spotted! Ah!
The whole place is shaking! Run!
More soldiers! Up ahead!
That hit!
Soldiers!
I have her! Hey! Finish her!
We're close now! Come on!
Pretty good.
that I have a
long black screen.
clear.
Nice gold. Definitely what we needed in this run. Looks like Gemini will definitely be a big decider on this run. See how it goes.
Welcome back.
Are you allowed to talk about spoilers there? It is a speedrun stream, so spoilers are given. When will I think Nemesis arrive in the next game? I don't know. Imagine a year or a couple of months, given what it looked like he was, where he was
Beta, it's tell what if
in Silent Hologram.
busy. So I see. You're right. So what? I don't know. I look. You were.
Don't exactly have an eye for how long space travel takes, so
The day
who knows?
It was. Whatever. You don't. I'll go. You're right. You yes. If it. I don't. Okay. To make it.
I feel like a year would be a good, interesting amount of time.
Whenever you are ready,
For story's
speak
sake.
to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission. Hello. Hey. Yes. I. Oh.
Here we go. Gemini time.
Time to follow up. That's all of them for now. I better check on Beta and Varl.
Perfect.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there. It's some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
I gotta find where Festus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Well, that doesn't sound good.
Fuck you!
That's the shield.
You kidding me? That wasn't high enough. Screw you. So much game.
Looking for me. Okay. How to drive Festus out of here?
There should be a node you can override near the central hub.
Thanks. Maybe I should deal with these machines first.
Extraction secondary offenses. Intruder, your coming is at hand.
Oh, great. More machines on the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
Did that count? I got them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
It's Sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Well, it better not get comfortable. Great. Festus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy! More machines keep coming! Please tell me you're getting close!
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing out!
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked.
Alright. I need to drive Festus out of here.
There should be a room to override.
Got it.
Intruder detected. Activating countermeasure CX. Giga 9. Autonomous defenses deployed.
Oh, here we go again.
That doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
Subroutine.
Frost has it locked up.
Fumbled the menu pretty hard there.
Now you can override it.
GG.
Work?
You can have it left him.
Okay. Festus is running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
Shit, Festus was building. It must have finished it.
Powerful. Whatever it is. I'm almost done with the...
I should scan it first. Those things on its legs are glowing. I think it's charging up. It's done.
You did it! There should be one more note to override.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there.
I think that's GG
back.
for this run. Gemini wasn't good enough.
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Varl. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
Aloy. A core is stable. Hephaestus is 100...
It's a long loading screen.
What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and done so soon.
I've got more important things to worry about. Erend, are you there?
Aloy!
There's a chance of a gold regala here, which is possible.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood. Before I do...
Over here.
I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on a Sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
Oh,
Ah, stop. Come on. Like stuck on the edge of a table.
Override installed. Now to find a sunwing.
All the way, goat.
I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
One thing that's also interesting with the third game is...
There's sunwings up here. I'll have to approach them quietly.
I guess they won't really have much of an element of surprise like they've had in the first two games.
Got it.
Unless they throw us a curveball with Nemesis or something.
I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus
Because in the
Titans.
first game, you obviously,
But first
when
you
you
must send
started,
out a
you have
pulse
no
to
idea
activate them.
really of anything going on. In the second game, you don't really know where the story is going to
You'll
go.
have to override one of the communication machines.
And if you
referred
haven't
to
paid
as
attention to
Tolmecs.
lore, you probably don't know
There's one
much
in the
about the
middle of the
scenes and
desert that
stuff.
should do nicely.
But in the third game, we already know it's going to be Nemesis, so... What will the curveball be? That is something to think about over the next 5 years, I guess. Until we get the game. Yeah, if you remind me after the run, I'll show my weapons.
There's a tall neck. Need to get on top of its head. Now, how to land this thing. Just gotta override it. Okay, Tilda. I've overridden the tall neck.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
Whoa! I'm gonna have to get used to that.
She wants to help. What is your name? Go Sako? Saka? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well.
There's the energy cell. Right on the Titan's back. Got the cell. Now onto the grove. Pulse from a tall neck should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region.
Alright.
I should be
Let's
able
get
to
a good
pick up
Regala
more from
fight.
any Horus I fly to. It'll be useful, even after I deal with Regala. Here we go.
Here we go.
I know I'm in here.
Come closer!
All right, so that's how it's gonna be.
Really?
You die here and now! Take the honor! Live on as a...
Pretty good.
Oh, wrong. More my... No, because I'm getting so times and fall. Don't be...
Wow. That was a big gold. I knew I could get a big goal on Regala. Didn't expect it to be that big. But we'll take it. I guess 154 is technically still possible here.
Oh, looks like I can open that door now.
Will require the perfect endgame, but singularity. But we'll see how it goes. More or less perfect singularity.
Okay, maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us.
You're too lazy to be smart, lol. That's one way of putting it, but fair enough. Oh well, at least you can admit it. I guess. Respect the honesty. Work smarter, not harder, yeah. Isn't that the saying that lazy people will better workers because they'll find a way of making the work easier? Something like that.
Don't think I can fly through that shield.
Making the work easier is not lazy. I mean, I would also say it's the wrong term, but I've heard people describe it like that before. But that's always, that's another issue. If you make your work, make yourself more efficient, they'll just give you more work to do. That's always the trap. Let's get a good clip here.
I'm not getting past that shield.
Didn't want to risk whistling there. It's a little too close. Pretty sure that wouldn't have worked. Didn't shoot at me this time. Remember that one run we had like last week? Where they shot? And I had no idea why? I still have no clue why that happened. Well, what can you do? But apparently it's a thing that happens to others as well, so I guess it's just luck. That hasn't happened to me until now.
Aloy, it's been intense, but Catalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Die, machine filth.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, die, machine filth! Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alba hurries.
Just do the best you can.
I was gonna hit.
Felt that, didn't ya?
Yeah, indeed.
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my...
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go.
Good.
Rescue your sister.
Comes down to Tilda.
I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're alright.
Almost messed up there.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have him.
Erend? Is everyone alright down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few Spectres.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
There we go.
I know, but there's more. I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
I better scan that thing first.
Give it up!
I'm gonna grab all two.
Soon we will be all that is left of the human race.
It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
Okay. Barely. Sub 155. God damn. That was close. I did split slightly late. So it is at 55. Or sub 55.
And she told
Not the way I would want it to happen,
So
but I
you've
guess we
done
got
all
it.
of them.
GG. That's a record.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on
I'm
how to
pretty happy that I
circumvent
actually
these
managed to clutch it out after all the
Everything
all
I
the
did
things
to
that
create
happened.
The rebel army was
GG
based
though.
on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Let's go.
Come now, Aloy.
Yeah, that was
You're the
a
last
roller coaster
person
of a
to
run.
act sensibly in
Goddamn.
the face of impossible odds. When I learned
I was
Nemesis
not
from
expecting
Hades,
that to
I saw
be
the pieces on the board and how to play them.
But
And
hey,
in
we
that
got
same
some
moment,
155, I guess.
I knew it was a game you would never
It did happen.
That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans.
GG.
But brought your own to fruition.
Just a shame there was like 2 big mistakes in this run, but oh well. It is what it is.
And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database. And begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge. One with infinite
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. After Vegas, I was thinking about resetting.
If you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike
Ooh,
Tilda,
what a comeback, though.
I'm
Goddamn.
extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off?
Let's
With bands
quickly
and
go over
everything?
the run here. Like, the Dawn was okay. Embassy was perfect.
Stay.
The Igniter was a little slow.
Help me
Latopolis
fight
was
this.
solid. Tau was a little slow with the lead blasters, but the skips were good. Grimhorn was pretty good. The base was perfect. Kotal skip perfect.
Highly advanced Zenith colony.
Bulwark was pretty solid.
What hope does this primitive tribe
Quen
of
was
Earth
solid. Greenhouse, a little slow.
If you brought
excuse me.
you wouldn't be
A little slow with the Dreadwing, but otherwise pretty good.
Seed for a new world.
Beta was the first
Just
big
as
mistake.
Elizabeth did.
On Beta,
It's the
I
true
placed the bombs wrong. I should have taken a step back and then
sacrifice of
placed the
all that
explosive
is
bombs.
For the hope of what might be.
Because what happened
If
was
she
the
would
explosive
heed
bombs got
advice,
placed on top of the acid traps. So they exploded when he jumped down, and therefore the acid had basically no effect on him. So that was definitely my fault for not placing the bombs better. I was a bit too careless. Coleridge was... It was a gold, but it can definitely do better, because I got the skip, but I had a terrible snake fight. So... And the skip is pretty hard to get.
She looks okay.
Can definitely save more time in Coleridge, but it's still going to be hard to play with if you don't get the skip. So,
As always.
yeah. Nice Coleridge. Diving Mask was good. Only issue there was, like, I had trouble looting the 2 machines, and then my mount was, like... The Sunwing was stupid at the beginning of the split, which lost me some time as well. Las Vegas... Oh, what went wrong in Las Vegas? Everything. Nah, I just messed up a bunch of climbing and then got stuck while swimming a couple of times, and... Yeah, Las Vegas was just a mess. And,
Hey, where's he going?
Yeah,
As far away
it
as
was my
anyone
own
can
fault.
go.
Like, I could have done way better.
Are you
In
sure?
Las Vegas, and it would have gone way differently. San Francisco, the traps only did 4,000 damage on the Thunderjaw.
For a time.
So I think my trap placement on the Thunderjaw should have been better as well. So I had to do extra damage to him that I don't normally have to do, so time save there as well. Thebes was basically perfect.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Except
Not
I didn't
just
get
that, I
the...
love yours.
I didn't clip into the
I'd be fine with
gym.
that.
I had to restart from save.
Excellent idea.
Other than that, it was like really good.
I hope it's really over this time.
Protect Beta was pretty good, pretty much perfect. I guess my movement on the split could have been better, that's why I lost some time. Chamber 1 was not good because I messed up the skip. I had to take and try on the skip, and that always puts the long leg in a terrible position. So not only do you miss the skip and lose time to that, you also have the long leg in a bad spot. Chamber 2 was good, but I fumbled a lot in my menuing, so could definitely have cut like 10 more seconds if my menuing had been cleaner. In Chamber 2, same with the Slaughter Spine menuing and movement slightly better, and could have saved more time. Regala was really good. I'd say basically perfect Regala.
Very different than the one you fought.
I knew I could get like a really good Regala because I hadn't had a perfect fight with her in a run yet with the new strat. But that was basically perfect, and that's like the reason we actually got a sub 155. Fancina skip, I played it a little safe, so that's why I lost 3 seconds. I could have played it risky, but, you know,
It's about
playing it safe seemed like the right choice in the moment. Eric was basically
My
perfect.
friends have a new mission.
Except
Just
I
spread the word and ask
I
for
fumbled a little bit and almost forgot to place the acid traps, but I managed to place them down before he started to move, and it didn't affect the fight,
I
so
only just started to understand.
it kind of just didn't matter.
The people of this world.
And then Spectre Prime
have the
was
strength
good, just
to
took
fight any battle.
1 extra shot to tie her down with the rope caster. So if I'd done a little better there, then that wouldn't have been an issue.
To solve any
and then on the second burst, I think I wasn't far enough away from her, so I had to use like a full burst to kill her. But yeah, what a comeback. What a comeback. GG. Very nice.
To overcome any obstacle.
Nice to clutch out that.
And the resilience.
Now I'll definitely feel a lot better about doing some strike tomorrow.
As for me,
GG.
I can't say I'm not afraid.
Hopefully, you guys weren't too nervous there at the end.
Than anything we've faced before.
What a way to end the run.
I know I can put the fear aside.
GG. I don't know. I mean, I think 153 is totally doable.
I feel like I'm not alone.
Like if I get a similar run to this, but don't have those two big mistakes, and slightly better Gemini, then mid 153 or 53 in general, I could definitely get. But I'm probably gonna sleep on it first. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do first, to be honest. I might just do a couple more, try and go for another PB in this. Just because I didn't expect to get 155 today, in all honesty, so I might do a couple more days of grinding this. Obviously, I'm still doing strike tomorrow, but I might give this a couple more days and see if I can get a slightly cleaner run to 153 before I move on. But I'll sleep on it and figure out exactly what my goal will be. Because I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do now that I got the 155. I know things I can do, I'm just not sure like which order I want to do them. But given how this run played out, I kind of feel like just pushing it a little bit further. Like just getting a slightly cleaner run. Even if it is not a 53, just getting a run that doesn't have two big mistakes in it would be nice. If you know what I mean, right? Before moving on. So, yeah. But GG on the run. Very nice. And I guess this is our first record in the new house. On the first day we're streaming in the new house. So that's awesome. That's a good way to, you know, celebrate the move. GG. GG.